Citizens of the post-apocalypse, today we have been sponsored by Toplitz to check out Survive the Fall, which is kind of a real-time tactics RPG with base building and survival elements, and we will be checking this out by clicking on New Game. And I'm going to leave the difficulty at normal for now, and I'm gonna begin. But if you'd like to check it out, please do click the link. It just brings you to the Steam store page. Very much appreciated if you click the link and just have a look at the game. If you do check out the game, be sure to maybe wishlist or leave them a review or things like that. Very much appreciated. Let us begin. Okay, here we are at the beginning of the game. So this game, it plays a little bit differently from some other real-time tactics games. So you do run around here, and this flashlight light that comes off of you is more to do with what you, the player, is looking at rather than what the character is looking at, because that's how interaction is going to be happening here. Now you can shift sprint, and we're going to be just learning how to survive in this post-apocalypse. So you can see over here, we've got something to harvest, some food. So this works as a squad-based tactics game, and you can see if I press V, we can split up, and I can control one character. We can regroup. When you approach a resource, you can pick who does it. F will be done with the character you're currently controlling, and we're gonna pick up some berries. Ah, yes. We're gonna just take all, thank you. The base is calling. We need to answer. Holding T. Status, any sign of the game yet? We're craving for meat here. We need to get meat back on the menu. That's essentially what our current objective is. No sign of the game. By the way, by the game as in the deer. Oh, I think we're hunting a deer. I'm pretty sure we're hunting a deer. There is a bit of a quest compass here. This looks like poison fog. Can we just walk into there? Maybe it's best we avoid that. This looks like a safer path. Now, nicely, you can just open and close the tutorial like that. You don't have to do all your tasks yourself. You have companions for that. You can delegate certain tasks while performing other activities with the main character. They'll automatically move the found items into the team's inventory. Q and E delegates tasks. Gathering some tinder. So I can, for example, go over to here, Q, and set that person on it. E, set that person on it. And I can go ahead and do this. Okay, so you can see how this is kind of, like, it's kind of a tactics exploration game sort of thing, but also RPG-ish. That's empty. That's empty. Harvest some herbs. And I can just put them on this stuff, and then I can grab other things. I feel like we've got enough wood. Let's move on. I'm gonna grab a bit more. Yes, take it all. So when they collect stuff, it goes into the team inventory, which actually makes things a bit faster, so because like I don't have to manage my inventory. So this requires melee tools to interact with them. Your companion, Zach, hey, it's me, is currently equipped with an axe that allows him to cut the fallen trees. So it should be easy enough. Trouble, it's blocking the way. So I have to switch. What was the button to switch? Tab or tab and hold. Okay. So tab and hold allows us to select items or switch to characters. So let's switch to you. That should work there. And then I can do this. And I just have to hit it. Nice. And might as well pick up the wood. There we go. Nice. So we are controlling these three characters simultaneously. Each character has their talents. Scavenger, hunter, soldier. Use a tracking skill and follow the animal. So the tracking skill said X. Oh, is this the... We gotta follow the tracks. So it's an interesting setup where this is feeling like an actual survival game. Like, we've played a few tactics games and combat tactics games and harvest stasis samples. Combat tactics games and combat tactics RPGs recently. And some of them have some semi-survival elements, but this is actually feeling like it also includes actual survival. Human tracks. Oh, the tracks do change. You scavenge those items there. So I assume we're not... Do we hunt the humans? Oh, we can walk up here. There's vertical environments, very nice. There's some commotion before, don't know who. Just heard some noise, crackling and static noises. Uh-oh. Things not going quite according to plan. The tracks lead this way. Use lockpick. So no lockpicking minigame, but we get a national park map, a quest item. Yeah, let's take all of that. This map looks interesting. Let's take a closer look. We have a map. National park. No other locations right now, so we're there. The map you found shows the area before the apocalypse, importantly, as well. That's actually a really nice touch. The maps you find obviously would not take into account what happened after the apocalypse, right? They're old maps, so this will show what this place was like. So some of these structures might not even be there anymore, or there might be new things that aren't on the map since they've been constructed. Also just checking inventory. Yeah, let's hide the tutorial there. Yeah, close this tutorial. So we have all these things. There's team loot. What's that? Journal, notebook, lore, dialogue, tutorials. Nice that this is all here. Okay. We found a deer. Is it? Oh, I think it's over there. The tracks lead here. Every non-player character has a cone of vision. They will notice your presence if you remain in their line of sight for too long. Crouching makes it less likely for your characters to be seen or heard. C for crouch. Okay, the team crouches with us. Very nice. So there's... What's that? Empty. Okay. No, stay crouched. There's the deer. So we're gonna sneak up into here. Map markers have been updated. So just checking the map. I see. There's a question mark. Hold down the aim button. Let's see how shooting works. Aim with left, move crosshair, fire with left, R to reload. You can hold the left to fire range button to target enemies' weak spots for extra damage. Oh, okay. So... I need to... Okay, so I see the cone of vision there. So there is a bit of auto-aim, and I did see in the options that was an option. You don't have to have auto-aim on. I'm gonna leave it on for now. Damn it. I misclicked and missed. So as with any auto-aim system, there's pros and cons. So that one I clicked as the auto aim unlocked. So that's my bad. Skin the animal. So if you hold F, you do it faster. So it's sort of like putting in more effort. Wolves. Prepare yourselves. Okay, your active character focuses automatically on the closest enemy. During combat, you can activate tactical pause to directly command your teammates. For example, to attack selected enemies with a melee or ranged weapon. So control activates the pause and of course the delegate actions. Okay, so let's hide in the bush here. Can they see us? Okay, let's do this. So range shot from you. And here, let's do a range shot from you. Yeah. And that should... Okay. I guess we can just melee hit now. Can I command multiple? Just hit it. Okay. So you don't have to overplan things too much. We should skin the animal. I will delegate the task so I can then continue looking around. The radio. Get back now. We're under attack by an unidentified enemy. They're burning the whole place down. Our base is under attack. Quest complete, the hunt. So get to the base by the quickest route. So we should head west. Are there secrets out there? There may be secrets out there. Well, they don't look particularly pleasant. Shh, stealth. All right, if you want to do that, you can just distract them like that. Stealth attack. Ah, the enemies have lined up nicely for us to stealth attack them. Observe enemy groups. Okay, crouch for stealth, stealth assassination. So we could do some tactical planning here as well. So if I get up here and then I split up, send you over here, and then I go control, and I set you stealth attack with, I think that's the correct character, and you stealth attack. Oh, can you not stealth attack? Fine. After a successful assassination, it's best to hide the body. Humanoid enemies. Use gadgets like rocks. Okay. Hold Alt, hold aim throwable item while aiming. Okay, so it's fine. But also, this is... I think I wasn't close enough. I'm gonna have to sort this. Hide body. Yeah, that's Zach. This one. Don't know why I can't pick Dan for this one. I think the body's hidden. Okay. This one, I think I can... This is the start of the game, so things are gonna be... I see. It's putting the body into cover like that. So I assume the yellow part of the cone can't see us in the grass, but the red might be able to. Okay, good. You can see why splitting up here is a good idea. I'm just watching that path there. Is that? Is that guy gonna come down this way? Or does he stop there? Now remember, I set all the difficulty to normal difficulty, so nothing's gonna be too crazy difficult here, but there were 2 levels of difficulty above this, if that's more your style. Okay, I think I might be able to sneak up around this side. There's some resources up here. So one guy is pacing around here. Then there's that guy standing there, and then there's one on the low ground. I think there's 3 guys here. Oh, that's him checking that bush. Okay. I don't know if he comes all the way down this side. Because once he goes over to the left, then I can sneak up on him. Turn left. Turn left. Come on. Come on. Turn left. Don't come this way. No, he's coming this way. I mean, I could be... Oh, no, he turns around so fast. I could be bold and try to go for him, but... Okay. There he goes. Just have to sneak up here. Oh, machete is needed there, but it's okay. Let's... I think we're safe doing this. So unfortunately, there's 2 people down there. Can go ahead and grab these berries. Oh, they can hear? Get in the bushes, get in the bushes. Shh. Stealth. I didn't know they could hear, but apparently they could hear. Collecting berries is noisy business. Okay, so now I'm gonna put myself into here. Switch to this character, and I think we can more easily... Yeah, their sight range is relatively short on this difficulty. And I can go over and... This is all optional objectives, by the way. Eliminate the remaining cultists. I assume that's the last one. Okay. Here we go. That's not the last of them, but... Oh, I can loot this? Well, they have stuff on them. Some of them have stuff on them. Let's loot this. What is that? Bandages. Now up here. Ah, fibers, healing herbs. So I don't have a pickaxe. I can loot these corpses. Bullets, nice. Stimulant herbs, fibers. Let's regroup together, rally here. Okay, I'm getting used to the hotkeys pretty quick. Where are we going from here? Just gonna check the map. Oh, we need to head back down there. Okay, so where we came from. I don't see any enemies. Oh, there's someone. The enemies are all dead. Now let's get to the base. I did the optional objective. Good to show the stealth combat aspect. Quest complete. Couldn't have done it better, I don't think. That was pretty satisfying. Expedition completed, so we got stuff. This is all the loot we got. That's actually a lot of loot. Can I rearrange this here? No. Go to camp. So the camp was under attack, but I am looking forward to building the camp as well. Okay. So the cultists are definitely attacking us. So there's one guy with a flamethrower. That's something we're gonna have to keep in mind. Okay, Shizzle, this is what you saw earlier. Ah, that looks like a recognizable character. Oh, it's the people from the beginning, I see. Oh, there's a safe room. Ah, I love this premise. We had a base, but it was all burned down, and now we got to rebuild from scratch. Ah. This looks like base building to me. Where's Spence? He's out there drawing the enemy's attention. He's tough, but there were too many foes on his tail. Tell us what happened here. Attacked by fire-worshipping lunatics. They were in the forest too. Tell us everything. Savages came from the valley, broke through the gate, howling like animals, taking no prisoners. The others, most made it to the bunker in time. The base is in ruins. We need to see what's left. We'll check it out. Base building. Surveying the debris. So this is like a okay. This is like a whole other aspect of the game. And by the way, I do particularly enjoy the perpetual autumn aesthetic. It is one of the points. So all these structures have been destroyed. We gotta clear these trash piles, currently locked by technology, so we gotta research tech to do it. In a camp, you can give direct orders to each of your survivors. Double-click on a location will send the selected active settler to go there. So, for example, these are all our current Rust, Bubba, Jen, Dan. So I can tell someone to go there, and they actually go there. It's like a whole other game. Can I say if this game is Steam Deck compatible? I'm yes, it is confirmed in chat. This works fine on Steam Deck. It's not officially certified yet, but it works. I do not own a Steam Deck, so I can't test that myself. So, assign tasks to multiple survivors simultaneously. Yes. Open the radial menu on the location. Backspace, escape to cancel selection, tab to change active survivor, or click on the portrait lower left corner. Okay. So there's many things to do. So if I change active survivor, I see. So I can tell them to basically move anywhere. So this is not just base building. This is colony management. So just testing. Yeah, I can send wherever I want. So then I can go like Rust. His name is Rust. And I can go Bubba. Can I? And I can do it like this as well. So who have I not sent? You? Like that? And I think that's everyone sent out, and then they pathfind their way there. We're screwed. Everything's been smashed to pieces. Only the workbench may still be usable after repair. Haha, we got a workbench. Building and crafting. We need to check out how many resources we managed to move into the warehouse during the cultists' attack. We better get moving. So diamond icons represent survivors' interactions. Assign any survivor by clicking the icon. Clicking again will cancel the scheduled interaction. Performing each interaction is usually associated with a specific sequence of actions. Going to the warehouse, building materials, creating an item. There's crafting of items as well. So this, check warehouse, and I can send anyone I like to go check the warehouse. I'll send the closest person. Search. What have we still got? It took a lot, but there's still some stuff left. We still have a few med kits. We need to heal Jen's wounds. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of stuff. That's a lot of different... colony management. You know, whenever a game is like, it's like a real-time tactics game, but it's also like an RPG, but it's also like a colony management game, but it's also like a base builder. The concern is that these are all just very different games and they don't actually have anything to do with each other. And it can be the case where one aspect of the game, it can be all aspects of the game are good, but they're all individually good, but they don't mesh well with each other, and then it feels kind of weird. That can happen. We've seen this happen before. So far, going from the RPG combat aspect into this, it felt quite natural so far. Because the switching of characters down there, that is the same as when we were in the world. And there's something about how that being the same makes this feel like we're still in the same game. Survivors will get tired and hungry over time and can get injured or contaminated while on an expedition. We need to keep everyone healthy. So, we need to send Jen near the campfire to use the medkits. So we are sending... This is Jen. Sending Jen to use the medkit near the campfire. So these are... treat contamination with cleansing mushrooms. But we saw during the intro that there are mushrooms that basically cause the contamination. I see. So the mushrooms have dual purpose. The base is ravaged. We need to rebuild it from the ground up. First, let's clear out all the debris, sure. That'll give us space for a new shelter. We can't go on without one. It'll be done. Salvage some wreckage. So we need to salvage all of this stuff. So I can just split the tasks up. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have the tech to do that. Oh, there's actually quite a... This map's quite big. There's stuff all the way over here. Like it goes all the way over to that side as well. Okay, okay. If all the survivors are busy tasks, you can speed up time. Oh, right, up there. There's time control. Okay, nice. We've salvaged some resources. Let's repair the workbench. It's still usable. Using wood, process wood into planks to get constructing. Broken structures block you from interacting with them. To restore the structure to working order, you need to perform a repair action. Okay, so we need to repair. This is our initial shelter. Oh, so we've actually cleared up all the other buildings. So we want to repair this. Bubba, get in there. Where's Bubba? Oh, Bubba was already in there, I think. No, where's Bubba? There he is. Oh, he's grabbing the needed resources. I see. So we just need 1 wood, 1 stone, and that repairs this. Get to it. Building in the rubble. Oh, we can rotate around like this as well. Okay, so all this stuff here, we've got raw common food, raw nutritious food, med kit, injuries, bandage, sleep on the ground. Okay, so if there's no shelter, you can't just sleep on the ground. Now, we're turning wood into planks. We know how this works. So this is open workbench crafting with Bubba, since he's there. This is planks. How many did we need to craft? Oh, it's just asking us to do 1 for now. Okay. So this is gonna do... Yeah, just craft 1. Oh, so then you have to actually go get the wood, right? It makes sense. You have to go grab the wood and then bring it over there. So this is, we got wood, fibers, rubble, plastic waste, scrap metal. There's dirty water, clean water. There's common food, food ingredients, nutritious food. There's steel, there's cloth, there's healing herbs, stasis samples, stimulant herbs, chemical waste, alcohol, old drugs. There's fuel, which currently is just firewood. So this is not, I think this is not showing everything that is available. It's just showing stuff that we already have because the fuel symbol is obviously like gas. But we've only got firewood. 0 knowledge. Memories. Oh, there, we've got some compact discs. Maybe they're DVDs. I don't actually know what year the apocalypse happened. But CDs were still some present technology. Oh, we're supposed to be crafting 5 planks. Did I just craft 1? We've made a plank. I needed to do 5. But maybe I can split this up a bit. If I send like 1 person each. Oh, you can't queue up multiple people. Fine. Bubba. No, not repair. I clicked the wrong thing. Bubba, you're gonna craft 4 more. Craft. So, do numbers... So we can speed it up here. So, this way, he grabs enough wood to craft all the planks required. Okay. This is coming together. And here comes the planks. We've got everything we need to construct a new building. Now we can start building new structures. We need a sturdy shelter. So to construct... Oh, there's a whole build button down here. Open build mode. Before building a new room, you'll need building frame. Frames are foundations. Okay, so... Oh, look how many things we can build. Farms, drying racks, food warehouse, plot, moonshine, pen for chickens. there's harbor stuff. Water collectors, water warehouse, water filter, fisheries. There's plants, lumber mills, rubble collectors, material warehouse, scrap mine, workshop, workbench, tailor, gunsmith, components, warehouse, furnace, the lab, chemical lab, medical station, herb patch, stasis lab, chemical warehouse, and shelters. There's social rooms, canteen, bunks, sanitary facilities, fuel warehouse. And you can rotate the structure as well. Okay, I will have this built like... I kind of don't want to block the path from the warehouse to there, but I don't want this too far from this campfire either. I think this first shelter should be nearby, like here. You get there. Shelter in progress. So then you grab all the resources you need. Lovely fire sounds. So what's all this down here? Technology screen, research screen, construct buildings. So you can actually... Oh, that's a nice touch. You don't have to press the UI button here. You can press the button here. It's like we could check out the technology screen here. Oh, there's technology. There's technologies. Up to tier 6 technologies. Okay. Faction bonuses. So we're all here in tier 1. Foundry. Profile blades. Oh, you unlock like other types of weapons and stuff. And remember, all of this will then go out into our missions and expeditions out into the world. Balanced profile. Got the knives and stuff. Workbench level 3, drying racks, structural reinforcements, unlocks modern melee tools crafting, advanced parts, steel binders for a metal vest, gas discharge system, advanced machine guns, rifles, handguns. Oh, the pens aren't just for chickens. You can get animals that produce milk. Fisheries, thick fabrics, marksman training. Oh, there's like training stuff you can unlock as well to make our characters better. Oh, okay, that's... I was reading in the description that this game you can play for, like, the amount of content is quite a lot. Dozens of hours at a minimum. So that's a lot of stuff to unlock. And I do appreciate how this initial tutorial section is getting through the different aspects of the game quite quickly. Because you know there's sometimes when you're playing a game and it's like, oh, there's base building in this game. And then you have to play like 2 hours until you get to the base building. And it's like, where's the base building? Is there a base building in this game? But this one, it's like, you had like 10-20 minutes of, here's us collecting resources and hunting things. And then there's like 10-20 minutes of like, oh, here's the combat. And well, it was like 5 minutes of here's the combat. And then it was like 5-10 minutes of like, here's stealth gameplay. And then here's the base building gameplay. So like within, like we've been going for like 40 minutes and we're touching on all the different aspects of the game. So we can actually get an idea of what this game is, which is great when a game does that. And it's not like holding the content back to, you know, past the 2-hour mark or something, you know? This one is like, okay, here's what the game is. And then you can really start to understand what you're in for. And of course, we're just cursory touching lightly on these things right now. It's still going through like the tutorial of stuff. But it gives you an idea of like, oh, if you like this stuff, well, there's gonna be a lot more of this stuff. And that's nice. And it's not doing it in an overwhelming way either. It's really sort of... It's linked them together, but they are sort of individual sections. You know, it's the video game onboarding, basically. I single-handedly built a building. Now that the building frame is up, we can start filling it with dedicated rooms. Let's begin with a social room so we can meet hunger needs more efficiently. We should leave space inside the building for future expansions. So we built the structure, but there's actually nothing in there. We go to build, and then in the shelter, we then have these rooms in there. So I assume we can't fit all these rooms in a single... Yeah, we can fit 4. But you can see we've got 5 potential things. But also we might want like 2 bunks kind of thing. So let's build the social room. Yeah, you get in there as well. Social room in progress. So if I click on... Can I click on... Oh, you can just click on that and then see all the stuff we have. Oh, tools and stuff can wear out. Okay. I like how this... I'm just reading the flavor text. They put flavor text. Eat more of them, your teeth won't fall out so often. I love the smell of a campfire. Like, I like that there's some flavor text. Social room in progress. Now, the icon shows a chessboard, but I'm unsure of what the social room entails. Besides, they said it's a more efficient way to actually get to eating rather than just sitting out here and eating things. Oh, can I be setting... Can I be doing these? Oh, I can be doing these. I should put people to work. All of you get to work. We got things to... What's that icon mean? You. Why do you have an icon? Does that mean you're good at it? I didn't realize we unlocked some stuff to do. Needed to put them to work. Okay, social room's almost done. So clearing these trash piles gets us resources as well. Social room has been constructed. Distribute stimulants. Prepare a big feast. Health revive. Ah, so you can now apply things to the whole settlement. To keep survivors healthy, tend to needs, basic necessities can be met using raw ingredients next to a campfire, but advanced needs require specialized buildings and rooms. So yeah, basically that allows us to do those things. Got the base running, at least we can meet our essential needs now. To further develop the settlement, we need to collect and analyze the artifacts of knowledge from the old world. Thanks to this, we'll be able to develop new ideas for constructions. We need knowledge to build a canteen. Maybe something useful is among the items you found earlier. I did find some things. +1 technical notes. The research interaction available in the archive is used to study items in order to obtain knowledge points. After opening the window, select the items to be examined. You can select multiple items and then accept the research. So we can go to the research screen. You're busy. Let's send you. So we have these technical notes used to gain science points by researching in the archive. So research that. Do you want to approve the research? Yes. So we're going to send you over to just research some notes we got. Nice that we're getting all of these resources as well. So they always have to grab the item first from the storage. So I actually think it's a nice point where they have to go to the storage and get the thing rather than they just have the thing. It is functioning like a proper colony sim. It's not just, sometimes there's a colony sim portion of the game and it's just sort of emulating a colony sim. This is actually functioning like a real colony sim. So we can continue. Maybe that. The gathered knowledge will now allow us to develop the canteen. The tech tree is used to unlock new projects after opening it. Yeah, close that. So let me just put you on that. I'm just sending people out to go do more things. Yeah, go clear more things. Technology, and I scroll down to the bottom. So we want the canteen, which is there. Will allow us to process food and prepare meals. Nice. We unlock the canteen, the technology is ready. So now we can... Oh, those lunatics caught us completely off guard. When we retreated to the bunker, I saw something outside. Liz ran from our hideout towards us, but those brutes were right behind her. I wanted to help, but fear paralyzed me. They caught her halfway. Once I realized they couldn't break into the bunker, they took off together with Liz. We have to track them down and save Liz. There's also another issue. Destroyed our radio transmitter. Without it, I won't be able to communicate with you. Locate a radio station nearby that will give us long range. Okay, we've got some options for missions here. Use the time you still have before the end of the day. You should set out at dawn to reach the valley in the morning. Prepare before you set out. Found some extra knowledge items and resources. Could be useful. Once you return, we can focus on expanding the base. A canteen would be a great start. Could finally eat something better than raw food. We'll make our campaign safe again. Settling in the rubble. Time now flows naturally while you're in camp, but no pressure. You can see the current time in the top right corner. As evening falls, day ends, and the planning screen appears. There you're free to stay in camp or head out on an expedition. The choice is yours. So, I could build a canteen. We have the resources for it. You have new knowledge items available for research. So they gave us some... I've made everyone busy right now, but I'll build the canteen. So time is flowing. So I think this is where... Oh, the white arrow goes along there. Prepare in camp and venture on the next expedition. But also research screen. Can you do research? So we have, oh, we got a bunch of stuff. Technical magazine, technical notes, science newspapers. Can I queue everything up? Just have you start researching everything. Get it all done. Just making sure. Okay. So I think we continue preparing stuff until the end of the day, and then we can choose to head out in the morning. Oh, good question from the Karst in chat, asking, is there also an endless mode so you can just keep playing the game forever? And it was clarified that there's not a specific endless mode, but you can keep playing after you finish the story. So technically the game is endless mode. So you can continue building and living in this world if you so desire. I think one thing that really makes that potential option is the way base building works. So sometimes in these games, base building, it's like, oh, you have 6 plots or like where you can have like 6 fixed structures and you unlock the structure and then it's there. Whereas this is actually base building. You get to pick where the structure goes. I can't afford one right now, but you can pick where the structure goes and you can rotate it and you can design your base how you want to design it. So it really feels like you can customize this. I do assume there's a way to demolish a building, maybe? I'm unsure if there's a way to demolish a building. Might be a tech that I have to unlock. Oh, we've built a canteen, very nice. So we can open canteen crafting. And we can craft small meal preparations, basic meal for 2, big meal for a group of settlers. So like, I don't know, we should prepare something there. Is there anything else we should be crafting? Oh, we could have bows? Crude machete? Like, can I see, Oh, pressing Alt shows everything. I see. So I can see all the stuff we have. So I think right now they don't have individual inventories. Oh, these are factions? So we know the sighted. So that's the ones that attacked us. The headquarters are in the wasteland. Flynn the Flame. Status, they don't like you. Yeah. So structures. I see. So these are all our items. Pipe shotgun, we got shotgun ammo, crude axe. I'm wondering if we have enough weapons here. Air gun, crude machete, makeshift ammo. We have a Molotov. Ordinary backpack. Medkit. I feel like we don't have enough weapons if we wanted to be going out into the world. So if I open this workbench for crafting, crowbar, machete, like I didn't have a pickaxe previously. Let's craft a bow, just so we have that ready. Small meal preparation. Okay, we're prepping one of those. Nice. Oh, that's a nice bit of UI. Look at the top right corner. If you mouse over a task, it shows a blue bar of visually how long it's going to take to finish that task. So if I look at this, that's when the bow will be done crafting. That's such a nice bit of UI. Like, it's little things like that which are actually very useful. And actually, it looks simple, but it's actually very hard to, like, design those things. Like, to actually come up with it. So I think we researched a whole bunch. If I check, we have 8 research points. So I can start unlocking a number of things. Arbor frame, lab frame. Medical stuff, explosives, and character healing. Production of processing water and food. That sounds important. Durable weaves, pocket toolbox, plant frame to build food. I think I should get all the basic stuff, right? I'm not sure about the farm yet, but I feel like, I mean, we have 8, and the basic level of everything is gonna cost 2 each, which will be 8. I feel like that is intentional. Let's unlock the plant frame, the farm frame. Oh, that unlocks tier 2. Rebuild main gate? An effective obstacle against most invaders, allows you to deploy a single guard as a night watch. That feels important, but also we need... the choices! The choices have come in! I wasn't expecting to unlock tier 2. I feel like we need water. But if I get the water, I can't afford the main gate. But the main gate... How much water do we have? We don't have a lot of water. I feel like I should unlock water first. Harbor frame. But I won't unlock the lab frame in case we can get one more point and then I'll do the main gate. But that does allow me to then go to harbor. I can set up the harbor frame, which I assume has to be on the water, right? Is that the only side with water? I think so. Wait, no, it can we just build it here? I assume it, no, where are we meant to build it? Can we just build it here? I think we do just build it near us. But I don't know. Could we potentially bridge over to that and get more space to build? I mean, it allows us to build it here. But also it looks like... What else did I unlock? Plant? Plant here. Allows for building structures for water and food gathering. I guess this doesn't have to be on the water. The things that go in it will help us get the things we need. So let me... The cars, thank you so much. Let me place this here and see what it does. You go there. Harbor in progress. Can I also afford to do a plant? Because this will do food. If I rotate it this way, I could maybe line it up here. I'll send you to go build that. Okay. We're base building. So if I mouse over these, oh, it also shows how long it's gonna take. It's calculated. So you. I'm just gonna go ahead and craft. I can't afford that. Yeah. A poor meal for a single settler. A basic meal for 2 settlers. A big meal for a group of settlers. Nutritious medium meal for multiple settlers. A giant feast for multiple settlers. I think the quality goes up with the level here. But I think I just want a few single meals first. Just so that there's some things going on. But I think that's using up like our common food. So these are all basically... If I check here, so this is food ration. So food ration is not part of the resources up here. Okay. The bow is done. You should also craft some arrows. Like 5 arrows. It's using these. Is that the range of damage there? No. Oh no, that's the crude axe. Okay. Stone. Range 2000. Wow. You can really throw a rock, huh? Craft 5 arrows. And we can see that won't take long at all. Okay. I might be expanding a bit too quick here. I feel the vibe I'm getting is I'm expanding too quickly. Okay. This has been constructed. So if I go to build, harbor. So I need tech to unlock these things. Requires technology. Lumber mill, rebel collectors, materials warehouse, scrap mines. Okay. So I built the frame, but I haven't unlocked the things to go in. To go in the structure, because like we had to unlock the canteen for here. Okay, we've got some food rations. But I'm just seeing how base building and everything works out. And it's almost nighttime. I think this will be done in time, yes. If I'm checking tech, it's like, yeah, see, I need to unlock the lumber mill, which I could technically afford to do. Water collector level 1 will allow us to collect dirty water from the river. I think that is something that we may want to do, just if we start running out of water. Okay, we crafted 5 arrows, putting that into storage. Okay, let's get to the end of the day. It's getting dark. The day will end soon. Okay, this structure is done. Okay. Feels good. Yes. Maybe I should have like unlocked bunks so that people could sleep. Oh yeah, how do you generate research points? Yeah, so we have objects that we study. So I've studied all the objects that we have. Feeling a little tired. Everyone's just gathering around the campfire. So, hungry. 26%. The settler is slightly hungry and will happily accept some food. Tired. Feeling a little tired. Okay. I think we just wait for the day to end. Or I could tell them to eat. I see. Oh, if you pause. Oh, nice. Nice lighting change. I could use a little snack. Okay, so I can tell them to eat raw nutritious food, raw common food, consume food ration. So this is what I've been crafting. So they're all hungry at about 25 to 30%. So we have, that gives 15%, this gives 20%. We've got 3 out of 1, we've got 9 of these. So I could tell everyone to eat one of these. Just making sure this works correctly. Ah, so I see why the canteen and all of that makes things much more efficient. So Rust just ate, so is no longer hungry. Because doing this is, it's inefficient to do things like this. So I could tell you to eat one of those. I could tell you to eat one of those. And Dan hasn't eaten. Okay, there we go. There's all their progress of eating down there. It sounds somewhat unpleasant. Okay. So, I guess I have to tell them all to sleep on the ground, right? The day has ended. Okay, so we do just have to wait for the day to end. And then we get to plan the next day. Okay, so we could send them to... I see. You need at least 2 companions to go on an expedition. Bonus backpack capacity. You will stay in camp if no characters are assigned to an expedition. So we can just stay in the camp. Okay, so picking who does what here. Sleep on the ground. I guess they have to sleep on the ground. You, if I set you, okay, you have to sleep on the ground. You have to sleep on the ground. So we can set, I can tell everyone to just sleep on the ground and then you will stay in the camp. So these people can't go out on expeditions right now, but these 2 can. Yeah, so this icon shows the companions who can go on expeditions. So we can do that. So there's various locations. We're currently just in National Park, but there's gonna be Eden City and Wasteland later on in the game. Whole other maps, okay. This is the National Park entrance, so we always come in through there. Last time we scouted just what's behind my head here, but that's like a quarter? Maybe less? Oh, there's right behind me there. That seems like it's the radio station we need. So somewhere out here is the person we need to save. I forgot their name. Litz or something like that. And then there's the radio station that we need to activate as well so that we can actually keep in communication. So if I press prepare, we can now equip our characters. They do have stats like hunger, tiredness, contamination, injury. There's a health bar and there's stamina bar. We've got crude machete, air gun with some makeshift ammo. We've got a leather vest. We get to unlock more things here. We've got an old backpack. We've got stone that we can just throw. It does recommend aiming for the head. So I did, for example, craft a bow. I don't know if I want to, like, we've got a pipe shotgun here and a crude axe. But if I, say, wanted to replace the gun with a bow, I could do that and then have that instead. I feel like the air gun is still better. But the makeshift ammo, and particularly these shotgun ammo, we can't manufacture right now. So that's gonna be something that we might have to replace later on. These are things that we just keep in the base. So this stuff at the top is what we can be equipping. Cloth. Molotov. Can I bring... Oh, I can use the Molotov. Okay. But maybe it makes more sense to have healing items? Let's bring the Molotov. We may die, but it'll be in flames. The enemy seems to like fire, so fight fire with fire? I don't know if that's a good idea, but let's start the expedition. The night has ended and dawn breaks. Your expedition team arrives at their destination. Ah, so we set out in the night, so we don't get to sleep. Where could they go? We need to find some clues. I'll hunt them down. Their footprints must be here somewhere, so... If we check our journal, there's the radio station and the rescue. Follow the trail of the cultists. But also, we want to fix the radio station. So if I... What was the... So there's the whole tracks. So we could follow the tracks. But also, while we're out here, we should be, like, collecting resources. Yeah, take it all. because we're gonna need the resources to build stuff back. And I think everything, so these berry bushes. Yeah, the berry bushes replenish since the last time. So after a day, we pick it back up. So what's that on the map? It says it's... Oh, there's just some stuff there. Clear rubble, yeah. Do it for me, I'm just gonna watch you. It's faster if you do it yourself because you can hold down F to speed up tasks. So just checking. So the cultists went that way. If I check the map, yeah, so we're probably going this way anyway because that's where the radio station is. I feel like we should do the radio station. Pick up the rubble. Oh, we gotta clear so much rubble here. I'm just trying to get to this because that looks like proper food in there. Scavenge chemicals. Scavenge food. This is some clean water. Oh, we don't have a lockpick. You grab that rubble. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna go this way, and I'm going to keep tracking the cultists because I don't want to accidentally run into them. They seem to have gone that way. But the... Okay, I can pull out the gun anytime. This is the shotgun though, I gotta be careful. Okay, so the cultists are not this way. Is it this way? Where am I? Yes, I'm going this way. Mysterious houses, mysterious locations, but I can loop around this way to get to the... Did I accidentally split up? I think I accidentally pressed V and split ourselves up. Can Dan find their way over here? How's that? Okay, the pathfinding's fine. I accidentally left Dan behind. What's up? Maybe a shotgun shot was a bit of a waste on a fox. I was just like, something, BAM! During combat, you can activate tactical pause. Oh, yes. It's just reminding me. Okay. That's good. Okay. I think I handled that okay. I like the delegation. I can be like, okay, you harvest that, I'll keep walking, and then they'll catch up to me. And you just keep grabbing these resources as we go along. Where am I on the map? Oh, I missed those urban resources. Then there's something over here. Clear that rubble. I see humanoids. You can clear this as well. Oh, so this pulsing effect, that's the noise. So that's the sound that can alert the enemy to our presence. Pick up plastic waste. Pick up rubble. I think that queues everything up, yeah. If I tell a companion to pick it up, they just sort of... I didn't craft a pickaxe. I need to remember to craft a pickaxe to bring on these things. Okay, now is that a hostile or a friendly? There's some people up ahead. Let's check it out. Hello. Hey, Bert. Get off my property. We don't need any vagabonds around here. So one of the tooltips was like, being kind might get you killed. Doing otherwise might also get you killed. So like, do you think Bert would respect us being a tough guy? Or do you think this is someone who would be offended by us trying to be tough? I'm just staring at his mustache, trying to assess which dialogue option I should pick. I'm also assessing the environment. There is notably a person in a cage there. They have 2 people, maybe more, but at least 2 people in the facility. Is that a 3rd person? 3 people? 4 people. They have a lot of people. So I feel like threatening Bert when they have 4 or 5 people and someone locked up in a cage, I feel like threatening him is not gonna work. So I'm going to say we're no beggars, we just need to get to the radio tower. Not a chance, this is my spot, get lost. We really need the radio tower working. No, get lost. This pathetic talk is over. Maybe I should threaten him now? Oh, you got guts, huh? Want to see them spilled? Let's just insult him. Okay, maybe this is not such a good idea. Run away! Trespassers, alarm! Okay. We've kited him away. Let's do a melee shot with you. Just hit him! Oh. Don't know if this is a good idea. It looks like Dan's about to die already. During a fight, you can perform dodges to avoid enemy melee hits rolls. Yes, it's space. If your character gets injured during a fight, you can use a healing item to restore their health. Okay. Open, close inventory to check equipped items. Gadgets, open the context menu to use consumable directly. So Dan, can I... Can I just throw a Molotov cocktail? Like, if I... It says I don't have any throwable items. Nope, nope. So... I need to... Right, we can't give commands to the person we are currently controlling. Can I perhaps... Just do a range shot point blank like that? Come on, Dan, don't die on me. Okay, I split up the damage well enough. Okay, inventory. So I didn't have any Yeah, I needed to hold Alt to throw this. Can I swap items? Because you have the healing items. Oh, I can put it back into here, and then I can do some management like this. Just take one. Oh, and you can use it on someone else. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So using this will heal back up. So yeah, Dan is the one that's injured. So let's use that. And then let's put the Molotov cocktail back on, and then you can have that back there. Okay. Some inventory management, but it's okay. Who are you? I gotta find a way to unlock this. You just get to clearing that rubble. Oh, there were like explosive barrels? Oh, there's still some people here. Are they? Like, how explosive are these explosive barrels? Oh, this is a fence. I think I actually threw the Molotov cocktail correctly and got 2 of them. Yes, I did it. Oh. Oh, I actually did it. Scavenge food. Scavenge food. Scavenge chemicals. Expedition crafting. You can use crafting stations out in the wild to do things. Nice. Scavenge materials. I'm switching to you. Scavenge food. Busting through. Pick up the wood. Pick up key. Scavenge. Scavenge all these materials. Good, good. This is so much nice stuff. I should read this note. Blair's diary, October 1st. The situation had only gotten worse. I just can't stand it anymore. We have no food, water, or medicine to treat the wounded. Bert cares only about himself and is willing to let the rest of the group starve rather than free Jack and let him look for resources. There is some commotion at the gate. Someone is approaching our spot. I fear bandits or other scum looking to take advantage of us. We're too weak to defend ourselves. I hope I won't die today. Sorry about that. Oh, and this then opens up this whole section back here. Yeah, grab all this. I think I've cleared all the enemies out here. What's this? Some fibers? And then I think we can get to activating just want to make sure we pick up everything we can. Oh, there's a note back there. Okay, we gotta get that. Read note. Camilla's diary, July 25th. I'm tired of pointless wandering through the woods. Bert, our so-called leader, is an a-hole and lacks any skills besides swearing and being a jerk. Rumor had it that he was a convict who killed his cellmate behind bars, so I make sure to keep my distance. I hope this new guy who joined us finally finds us a place to stay. So it feels like we got a key, and this guy is Jack? What an outfit! Are you gonna kill me too? That depends. Who are you and why are you locked up? I'm Jack, but locked me up because I dared to question his bad decisions. His history now, just like his lackeys. Some of them were very good people. Apologies, but I know how things work these days. Set me free and I'll offer you my services. There's a key to this lock. You mean this key? That's the one? Now, would you be so kind? Sure. Thanks, guys. There's nothing worse for a caravaner than being locked up. Technically an ex-caravaner. Nothing lasts forever, right? How to put it in simpler. Caravanners are a nomadic community. They're nostalgic and sentimental, always craving art and relics from the world that was. Why are you an ex-caravaner? Let's say I had a significant disagreement with their leader, Madame Vivienne. After that, I had to leave immediately. Plus, Vivienne kept calling me Jacques. I hated that name. Couldn't stand it any longer. Want to repay my debt? Allow me to join your community. Better than being out here alone, I guess. Got valuable skills. Haggle loudly or sneak up silently on an enemy. Handled quiet kills before, so I won't hesitate if you need me to do the dirty work. We get to choose. You're in. So he's gonna join us at the camp. We've gained a colonist. Nice. Is that something over there? Grab that. Now, we need to get this functioning. I assume I have to interact with this. That seems to be working to me. The radio reception should be extended now. Press complete the radio station. You gain positive relations with the caravan. Faction trading unlocked. There's trading with the factions? So then, I could look for the cultists, but am I allowed to just go back? Fast travel point. Can I just fast travel back to the camp? And let's say we do the next quest tomorrow kind of thing. Is that something we can do? Like, does it allow me to just fast travel back here? Expedition completed. Okay. So yeah, we can just end a bit early and then meet Jack in camp. Salutations, I'm Jack. Last group I was with was run by a tyrant, so I'm really looking forward to your more democratic approach. I'd love to get to know all of you and hear your stories. Anyone up for an interview? So we've added a whole other person here. But that means another mouth to feed. Okay. All right. I think that's a pretty good look at Survive the Fall, because that's the gameplay loop. And honestly speaking, it's a pretty nice setup they've got. So you've got this whole expedition thing going on where you go out and it's a tactics game with combat and sneaking and stealth and some reaction timing. Like, it's real time, but there is pause where you can give orders to your companions, but you can't give orders to yourself because you are real-time combat. But then you come back to the base, and it is full-on colony survival. Like, see, time is passing. We should pause the game. Time is actually passing as there's a day that you get to work here. At the end of the day, you have to eat and sleep. You can see some people are hungry and tired, and you can build structures that you can place where you want, and then the structures can then have rooms in them, and you can do tasks in the rooms, And then there's this whole tech tree to unlock all of this stuff, which not just unlocks more buildings and structures and abilities, but also improves the skills of your colonists. So there's so much that you can do in the base because it's an actual colony sim base builder and not just, oh, it's a tactical RPG where you have a camp or something. No, this is a base building colony sim game. Like, the way I generally say that differentiate a city builder from a colony sim is, do you place houses or do you place beds? And you place beds here. Like in this building here, you can place bunks. You place beds in this part of the game. So this is a colony sim. It's a colony sim with resources, and they have to take the resources from the storage section. Like if you tell them to craft something here, they actually have to go get the resources needed and then walk over to the crafting bench to craft it. If you tell them to build a structure, they have to go get the wood and stone and everything and then build it. So that's how it works in a colony sim. And that's something that I haven't really seen in a game where the other half is a tactical RPG with dialogue choices and quest choices. Like we didn't have to accept Jack. We could have told him to not join us. We didn't have to really do a lot of things. But then it is also a survival game. So when you're out in the tactical RPG part out here, you are collecting food and resources. Otherwise, you could just starve. And I assume if you're starving, you start losing health, and then these colonists could die. There's a lot to this game. There's so much to this game. Like, just in terms of content and the amount you can do, it's pretty impressive. But it'd be very much appreciated if you could have a closer look yourself. Click the link. The referral link brings you straight to the Steam page, and it just lets the sponsor of today, Toplitz, know you came from here. But I can recommend it's definitely worth a look, and let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this to a close here. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. This game just released. There is a discount for the release, so check it out. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next video.